Wyatt Kelce picks her March Madness bracket. Welcome to PopPlug.
Let's get plugged in.
Take it off. Take it off.
Why you have to take it off?
Because I don't like it.
You don't like it? I thought you said you wanted Dad to have pink hair.
Yeah, but I don't want you to have pink hair.
Why can't I have pink hair?
Because you're naughty and you're sneaky.
No way.
It is kind of funny when you think about it. A high-stakes March Madness bracket session on one of the biggest sports podcasts, and everything falls apart in seconds. Not because of bad picks, but because a 6-year-old walked in and took over the whole thing. And honestly, it's cute how nobody tried to stop it. So here's the real question. What happens when the most chaotic person in the Kelce family is not Jason Kelce or Travis Kelce, but a little kid who just came to say something and somehow ends up taking over everything? New Heights has always been Jason Kelce and Travis Kelce's space. It is where they break down games, talk sports, and just speak on anything they find interesting. They have even shared personal moments there, like announcing the birth of Jason's daughter, and Taylor Swift has made a few appearances too. So on the podcast, everything was going as usual. Jason was talking with his guys, Travis, and their producer Brandon Borders, and they were in the middle of picking their March Madness bracket. In the middle of all that, Wyatt came in looking super serious and went straight to her dad, telling him that Ellie needed him right away. You could tell she was not joking and was not about to let him brush it off. Jason, of course, tried for a second to keep things going, like maybe he could quickly finish what he was doing, but it was clear that was not going to work. What really stood out was how Travis and Brandon handled it. It was interesting to watch Travis switch to full uncle mode and put his niece first in a way not many people see. He was even ready to end the podcast so his nieces could get all the attention they wanted. Brandon was also super chill about it and wasn't bothered at all. That really shows the kind of men these kids are growing up around, men who genuinely love them, care for them, and will always have their back no matter what. But before Wyatt reminded her father why she had initially come to him, she was super invested in being part of the podcast.
What's up?
Have her pick.
What's up? Do you want to pick a team? Huh? Do you want to pick a bracket for Dad?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Who do you think would win in a fight? This is how Dad usually does it. All right. Do you, cowboy or a bunny would win in a fight? What?
I need to tell you something.
What do you need to tell me? Okay. Okay.
But she needs you right now.
She needs help immediately?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know that I can do that.
Let's just throw a dart at the board here.
All right. I have to go assist. We're having some issues here.
Sure.
I know. I'm coming.
You want to say Iowa State?
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
At this point, yeah.
We can finish this later. We're not going anywhere.
All right.
Go ahead.
Like, she did not just sit there, she actually got into it with her dad. Jason literally pulled her in like a teammate, asking her to help him choose, and she took it seriously in her own way. He would look at the matchups, then turn to her and ask who she thought would win. Obviously, it wasn't based on stats, but on something she could picture, which kind of makes sense. So it became this back and forth between them. He throws the question and she gives her answer without thinking too much. When he asked her, Wolverine or Bison, she went with the Bison. Even when she was a bit unsure, Jason really encouraged her and was still backing her choice, letting her know she did good. Then they move on again. This time, he asked Wyatt who she thinks would win in a fight, a Wolverine or a Bison representing Michigan and Howard's mascots, respectively. Here she chose a Bison, although her dad isn't too sure it is going to happen that way. Either way, he praised her and told her she did good. The whole thing was just super cute, and you could tell that experience would definitely be part of the bricks that build her self-esteem, especially since her dad and uncle were totally backing her up. Travis, in particular, has always been nothing but sweet and loving to his niece, and fans can't help but observe that that would definitely make him a good dad when he and Taylor get married and have their own children. To them, if this is what Travis Kelce is like as an uncle, then they can already picture what family time feels like when Taylor Swift is around too. Fans have seen her show up at Kelce family events, just blending in. They have seen her laughing, spending time with everyone, like she has always been part of them. So you already know that the whole Aunt Taylor idea did not just come from fans being random. It actually makes sense when you see moments like this. Also, watching clips of Wyatt and Travis really says a lot without trying too hard. You feel how warm and very real his affection for his niece is, and that is exactly why people are so into Travis beyond football. It is not just about what he does on the field. Off the field, many have clocked that he is the same person, who is ever present, easygoing, and fully there for the people he loves. That is the part fans connect with the most, and moments like this just confirm it. And that side of him is not lost on Taylor Swift either. From everything people close to them have shared, she really values that part of who Travis Kelce is. Not just the fun, loud version everyone sees, but the way he shows up for his family without thinking twice. There have been quiet talks from inside sources saying she has already said it out loud to people around her that Travis would make a really good father. And when you watch moments like this, it is not hard to see why she would think that. The way he drops everything for his nieces, the way he is fully present, no half attention, no acting like he has somewhere better to be, it all kind of stands out. It is also the little things, how natural it is for him. He is not trying to impress anyone or put on a show. He just steps in and makes sure the kids feel seen and heard. That kind of energy is rare, and it is the kind of thing you notice more when you are close to someone, not just watching from the outside. So when people talk about their relationship and where it could be heading, this is the kind of stuff that adds to it. It is not just big public moments or headlines. It is these small, everyday actions that show what kind of person he really is and why someone like Taylor would feel more certain about him on a deeper level. A lot of fans also thought it was really cute how Wyatt just walked in and became part of everything without trying too hard. Some people said she acted as if she belonged there the whole time and honestly just made the whole moment more fun to watch. Others focused on Jason and how he handled it. Many fans liked that he didn't get upset or try to shut her down. Instead, he let her join in and even helped her make her picks. People said it showed a really soft and fun side of him as a dad. Travis also got a lot of attention. Fans kept talking about how quickly he switched into uncle mode and didn't complain at all. Some people said it shows how much he really cares about his nieces and how naturally family comes first for him. Of course, not everyone saw it the same way. Some fans joked that Wyatt's picks made no sense and were just based on vibes, while others said that's exactly what made it funny. A few people even said she might do better than adults who overthink everything. One fan tweeted, "Wyatt just came in and took over the podcast like it was hers. I love this energy." And another person said, "Jason explaining stats while Wyatt picks teams based on animals is actually how I do my bracket too, LOL." So guys, what's next after this adorable Wyatt Kelce March Madness moment on new heights with Jason Kelce and Travis Kelce? Could we see more surprise family appearances or even more chaotic podcast takeovers? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you don't want to miss more updates on Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, and all the behind-the-scenes family moments, make sure to subscribe and follow PopPlug to stay plugged in.